Fallout 4, and this is the first video on my channel of Fallout 4, so let's get into it. So, how I think of Fallout 4, I thought it was very well graphically designed game. I thought the story was, for me, I felt like the story wasn't there as much as it should have been, or as much as previous Fallout games that I've played. This story was more, or objective of the game, I'll say, is more based on just kill, come back, come back, run errands for me, errand boy, it's more like that. But, like, this game, even though, like, it sounds bad, this game, Fallout 4, made it work, surprisingly. Sometimes I'll just be doing the most mundane missions when I hear about it, but then I actually start doing the mission, and it's very tense, and it makes me feel alive once I'm playing Fallout 4. I feel immersed in the game, and I feel like Bethesda alone just does that really, really well as far as their perfectly well-rounded games in my eyes. Now, I'm not saying Fallout 4 has it flaws. Yes, it does. But I'm just letting you guys know, like, don't hate on Fallout 4. Sure, it's not very, sure the graphics aren't like, the order, yeah, of course it's not like gonna look like the order. I mean, some games just sacrifice gameplay for graphics, and that's what you have to do sometimes. Cause I don't know about you guys, but to me the order is garbage. I bought it on PS4. I hated it. And I'm sorry to anyone who likes it, but I hate the living crap out of that game. But Bethesda games aren't perfect. Skyrim had tons of quests and great graphics for the time, but Bethesda just didn't really, I feel like they didn't put as much effort as they did into Skyrim. They poured their heart and their soul into the hundreds of quests into the game, and each one is a different quest, a fetch and go quest, different guilds, different companions, and there was just so much to do. But I come to Fallout 4, and yeah, it's a great game, and of course there's a lot to do. But the only really major thing that they implemented was the faction and the building system. Like, sure, those things are great, but Bethesda, you guys need to realize that we can't do that forever. And it's not like you guys could just update the game and just add new stuff. I mean, you possibly could, but it'd be much more difficult than it is on a multiplayer game or something like that. But Bethesda, you guys need to realize that we're not gonna be building forever. Okay, we're not just gonna want to do the same fetch and grab quest or be errand boy every time we play. But then again, that's where I'm wrong. You could be a rebel. You could be an errand boy. You could be a soldier. You could be a spy. You could be a ninja. You can be anything. You can be anything, and it's just like, and especially when it comes to the dialogue system, there's just not a wide variety of text that you can pick depending on your certain aspect of game. Depending on how you want to play the game, it's kind of these how do I want to say it? These like vanilla questions that people wanna. And I'm sorry for this Minecraft weapons, but people just want to add mods, and they want to experience a whole nother level of dialogue and text in the game. But Bethesda, 4 options? Come on. What are you guys doing? Skyrim immersed me in the dialogue. Skyrim immersed me in the story. Why did you guys mess that up? This game would have been a greater game than it already is. I'm gonna admit, this is one of the best games that I've ever played in my lifetime. And I love Bethesda. So of course I'm gonna love all their games. But I'm just letting Bethesda know, guys. This game could have been a lot much better. I know it took you guys 5 years of hard work. I know it did. I know it did. And I'm sorry for just putting you guys on blast and hating your beautiful product. But I love your game so much that when there's a flaw in the game, I get really angry at you. Okay? I love all of your games, but when there's a flaw in your games, I just get upset because I know the potential of you guys have. After Skyrim, I opened my eyes up and I'm like, Bethesda has potential to be something greater than it and bigger than it already is. This company has some of the best games I've ever looked at or seen. But Fallout 4 just didn't come in content with what I expected from it. And I have high expectations from things that I like, such as like college teachers. They have high expectations from gifted and well-rounded children who are very bright. They have high expectations.
I buy and sell.
So
Just put up everything you got and let's see.
Whenever there's a flaw in a Bethesda game, I can't cope with it. I think about it every single time I hop on the game. I think about it every time I get on the game. And I just point out flaws in my head left and right, what they could have done better. But still, I'm giving Fallout 4 my seal of approval. And put down in the comments if you give it your seal of approval. And I love this game no matter what. And I'll always love the Fallout series. I'll always love it. Alright guys, it's GameStrew here. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Psych, this ain't no cliche video. What you talking about, Willis? Anyways, it's GameStrew, guys. I love y'all. Check y'all out. Peace out. Bye.